Here we are. Greetings, Mr. Hitchcock.
How do you do?
Very nice to see you.
I thought that would make a very pleasant murder weapon. The mower, I mean.
The mower? You mean we've given you an idea?
No,
for your...
you get the victim to lie on his back.
Yes.
And then mow the hair off his chest first. Then stamp on him.
I see. How did you acquire this turn of mind? You look like such a pussycat.
I think my mother scared me when I was 3 months old. You see, she said, boo. It gave me the hiccups.
Yes?
And she apparently was very satisfied. All mothers do it, you know. That's how fear starts in everyone.
Well, that's an interesting insight into psychology. I didn't realize that.
Weren't you ever booed at by your mother?
I've been booed at ever since. Not necessarily that way. You know, I was just looking over the incredible list of your films, the Truffaut book that delighted film people when it came out, and the 39 Steps and The Lady Vanishes and Notorious and The Paradine Case and Spellbound and Saboteur and Rebecca, and there are many that I didn't know about. Most of us know of Rope and Strangers on a Train and Rear Window and Trouble with Harry and Psycho and Vertigo and The Wrong Man and all of those. But you made some very early films that are seldom, if ever, seen. Do you have one way back there that would be
Oh, yes.
a
There
favorite?
was one called The Lodger, all about Jack the Ripper.
That's right.
You know why somebody wants to be ripped.
In this neighborhood, they may be, but...
Well, that was the case in London in the 1890s when Jack the Ripper roamed around. And, well, he just took that knife out and placed it abdomonically and slit.
Yes. And there were several films made about Jack the Ripper, and in fact a couple named The Lodger. But yours was in. Was yours
They
in the
were
30s?
all copies of the first one.
Oh.
I made mine in 1926.
1926.
When I was the boy director, which of course I still am now. But
yes, and one of the best boy directors we have. Are you still afraid of the police?
Terrified of the police. Terrified.
Can you explain where that begins?
I think it was when I was a child of 5. My father sent me with a note to the local chief of police for a minor, I must admit, a minor misdemeanor.
Yes.
And I was placed in a cell for 5 minutes. Now, psychiatrists say that if you can trace the origin of your fear, it will disappear. The whole thing is a confounded lie, because I still have it.
And it's never left you from that day?
Never left me.
What sensation do you get? Do you still, if you see a police car, get frightened?
I would say mild apprehension.
I see. Yeah. There are a couple of words that people need to know to understand all about you and your films, and one of them is a MacGuffin. Can you explain what a MacGuffin is?
Yes, a MacGuffin you see in most films about spies. It is a thing that the spies are after. In the days of Rudyard Kipling, it would be the plans of the fort on the Khyber Pass. Mm-hmm. It would be the plans of an airplane engine and the plans of an atom bomb, anything you like. It's always called the thing that the characters on the screen worry about, but the audience don't care. Mm-hmm. And someone asked, what is a MacGuffin? And it's described in a scene in an English train going to Scotland, and one man says to the other opposite him, he said, what's that package above your head there? And the other man said, oh, that's a MacGuffin. He said, well, what is a MacGuffin? He said, well, it's an apparatus for trapping lions in the Scottish Highlands Man said, but there are no lions in the Scottish Highlands. He said, then that's no MacGuffin.
Thank you for clearing that up for us.
Yes.
And you adopted that word as the thing, the letters,
it's
the plans.
It's the thing that the spies are always after.